Hello guys, I'm Sky Aesthetics and this is another video of Dragonheir Silent Gods. Guys, I'd like to present to everybody the new Feymander boss. She calls the Lady of NightSwamp. This is the name of the boss, or Phosphora. I think it's Phosphora, you know. But we are going to know her now. You know, she has actually some control skills. And I think that when this boss is going to be in a high level, in a superior level, during our adventure, draw all these beautiful labyrinth that they prepare now for the first season, is going to be very hard to fight against this boss. You know, I'm sure it's going to be. You guys are going to understand my point of view over here. You know, but in terms of the labyrinth here, it's very nice. It's very nice. One point here that you guys have to know before I present the boss is about the artifact that's possible you will get if you adventure yourself between the Feymander as well the Pill of Trials. So I'm going to inform this for you guys firstly, because this is very important, okay? And so let's go here, and then I go to the heroes. And I'm going to present to you in terms of the artifacts. Actually, now these artifacts are the mythicals. You know, when you click here, it's possible we see all the mythical artifacts that you have, and you have the new ones, right? So the new ones that probably is going to be between Feymander and the Pill of Trial is going to be these two here, okay? So the first one here that I could be able to test, you know, already. You guys that are accompanying me here could be able to check about my performance in terms of the boss clan, or let's say of the Neptune or Malinus. You guys name it right there, you know, like a Poseidon. So I use this one, okay? This one here, when the team activates 3 elemental affinities, all allies go up to 5% attack and defense. When 5 heroes are in the same team from the same rotation, okay, so the elemental affinity is activated, this effect becomes 2 times, okay, 2 times of the value over here. So that's it's very nice, good thing, you know. So that's influence in terms of your elemental affinity, all right? So that's what it is in terms of this one. It's like it's a nice artifact in my opinion, you know. It's the same about this another one here that also helps in terms of heals. And look at this. When the ally HP falls below 40%, heals them by 50 plus 15% max HP. This skill takes effect up to 4 here, I think 4 times, right? Only once every 20 seconds. So this is very nice as well in terms of heals, help the team in terms of survivabilities, and also the artifact that we are going to have, the mythical artifact that we are going to have between Feymander and the Pill of Trial is going to be between these two here, okay? That's exactly the case in terms of the Feymander, you know. As you guys know, when you start to play the game, you know, you start to also to try to obtain such kind of artifacts playing on this feature here. So another case is about the heroes, okay? I could be able to identify her here because I'm a bit of surprise. I have a bit of surprise about the heroes that they place between the epics to be part of the Feymander or even the Pill of Trial. So you guys can see here we have actually 8 new heroes, but 2 is not here. 2 of them are not here because these 2 ones is going to be exactly the heroes that's going to be part of the Feymander and of the Pillars, okay? So these heroes that I'm talking about here, come here to the gallery. I'm going to present the first hero, guys. You have here the mermaid, you know. So this mermaid probably is she's going to be one of the new features there, you know, between the features there, that is Feymander or Pillars. So this is the mermaid, you know, she's gonna be there. So you're gonna be able to get this lady there. And she's a support hero, she's nice. You know, according to her skill, she has silence, you know, she's very nice, she's very solid, you know, and I'm sure it's going to be very good to use her. The other hero here, this one is the big surprise for me, because they placed over there an Ice Blast hero. Do you understand? So the new Ice Blast hero here, so Nadia is the other one. So this lady that's part of the Ice Blast team, she's going to be there available for all, so we get her, you know, and I'm sure that she's going to be very solid. But to her skill here is like, you can check, you see here, she has a nice aura where it's like that's attend all battles to all allies. She gonna be increasing the critical damage in 48 points, okay, and I think 48%. When you talk here about the passive, if the hero possesses ice crystals after releasing the battle skill, consumes one stack of the ice crystals and releases the battle skill again when possessing 3 and above stacks of ice crystals. The skill release will have additionally effect. And then you have her battle skill. So this girl here, she's going to be a very nice DPS dealer, in my opinion, because her skills also is based in between attack and target's max HP. Alright, as you guys can see in terms of the battle skill and her ultimate skill, she has 15% attacks up, where she increases her attacking by 15% for 10 seconds. Okay, that's what it is as well, according to her ultimate skill, guys. So for sure, if I see this girl that's part of the Famander, I go crazy to get her, you know, because I believe that I'm gonna bring my Ice Blast team to fight against the boss in Temporal Vortex, you know. But anyways, guys, this is exactly the new area, or the new labyrinth in terms of the Famander, and you have this boss here. So let's face this boss now and see how is this boss, you know. Oh, look at that. That is Phosphora, you know, the Lady of NightSwamp. This is the boss, guys. You know, this is the boss. I want to see before I fight her there, I want to see the cinematic, because they have a cinematic for this boss. I'm gonna show these here. Let's go back there again, because I want to see the cinematic, you know. So let's change it here in terms of display. I believe is display, right, or battle? Always. Okay, you're gonna clean here. Play for every combat. Okay, enable always. Okay, that's nice. I think that's what it is. Now let's see if you can see the... Yeah, look at this. This is the lady. Look how beautiful she is. Look, she's nice, huh? This is the boss, guys. This is the boss. The Lady of NightSwamp. Okay. Now let's see about her skills. I won't fight this boss now, because I'm sure I'm going to kill her. But like, look at this. Her passive skill. The monster possesses radiant vulnerability. Upon losing 20% of her max HP, the monster summons 2 scaly cocoons at random locations. Gain plus 15% max HP, shield, and defense up for 8 seconds to spin a concon, I think it's cocon, for herself. In this period, stops recharging energy and deals necrotic damage to all enemies every 1 second. When she finishes, with the Cocoon period, deals necrotic damage to all enemies. And by this time, if she still possesses the shield or defense up 1, gains an unspillable attacks up and heals. Look at this, you know. So she has here, she's radiant vulnerability, okay. So radiant damage taking increased by 10%. That's a good signal. Okay, that's a good signal. That's a good sign. Let's see. Defense up, increase defense by 30%, and attacks up, increase attack up by 10% here. And then here she is immune about control. She has control immunity. And then her first skill here, she summons this kind of three scary cocoons. We're gonna see this how it is, you know. And at the location with the most enemies standing after 5 seconds, if scary cocoons are still alive, the cocoons hatch phantom to deal necrotic damage to nearby enemies with a 100% chance of inflicting charmed on them for 5 seconds. And then this is another skill. You have the Shroud of Light. What the Shroud of Light means? When taking damage, there is a chance to reduce the current damage taken and deals necrotic damage to the damage dealer, and extends the duration of the Shroud of Light. So the grants Shroud of Light to the monster herself for 5 seconds, and the monster possesses the Shroud of Light up will take damage. There is a 20% chance of reducing the current damage taken by 50% and deal necrotic damage to the damage dealer. Extends the current Shroud of Light for 1 second simultaneously. And then damage modifier her is about attack. And then another skill here, she's stunned. Look at this. Summons a large swarm of moths, the fly things, to attack, deals necrotic damage to enemies hit by moth. I think it's moth, right? Moth. With a 100% chance of inflicting stun on them for 5 seconds. So that's a control, guys. And then she has more control here. It's not just about stun. She also plays silence and blind. Look at this. She deals necrotic damage to all enemies with a 100% chance to inflict silence and blind for 5 seconds as well. So this is a control and powerful boss. Now the boss is not strong. However, as long as you advance here in terms of the Fame Mender, she's going to be very hard to fight against. Okay, that's the story, right? So she's going to be very hard, guys. Yeah, she's going to be very hard. So I can imagine when we're gonna be advancing here in terms of Fame Mender, and then eventually you're gonna find this boss in a high level, and how hard it's going to be because of the control, you know. So for you guys avoid that, there are some lovely heroes that's possible to bring here in terms of control immunity and so on, you know. It's possible, guys, always check about these heroes, you know, but just make sure that you have this kind of heroes available for you, because I'm sure this is not going to be easy, guys. I'm sure that's not going to be easy. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna remove this hero because I don't want to kill this boss. I don't want to kill this boss, guys. I just wanted to see the performance that this boss is going to have. So I'm afraid here if the boss is gonna be killed by my hero, you know, because he's going to hit hard anyway here because level 100, right? I'm gonna put this secret right here. I want to see the skill of this boss. So let's see how it's going to be the fight. Look at this. That is exactly the cocoons. Now she entered on that stage. So look at this. That's interesting, guys. So who is fighting there? Is my we okay. So that was exactly the skill of the boss that I really want to show to everybody here, guys. Anyway, this is the boss. All right, it sounds interesting. It sounds like probably that's going to be a little bit hard eventually, you know, and as gonna be advancing here in terms of the Feymander. But it's a new boss. It's a new boss. You know, we have to use our knowledge here to fight against this boss, you know, according to the heroes that we have available in the game. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts, what you think about this boss. All right, thank you very much for who is watching me right here. Just subscribe here to my channel, guys. This is another video, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Order and chaos rolling in the multiverse. For thousands of years, their wars have never ended. Everyone has been involved in this war. So, where is your fate rolling to? Now, rolling in the Dragonheir world.